Hey guys, just showing you a process of making some brackets for mounting these lights on the side of this four-wheel drive supercenter rack, flat rack, currently mounted on a Gen 2 Pajero. You can see here I wanted a flat piece to mount this on, so I've gotten some angle iron here, and I wanted it in the center, but you can see there's these bars that go across here that provide all the support, and I don't want to drill and tap into those. So what I'm going to be doing is making it out of this sort of angle iron here. This is galvanized steel. And see, I've scribed it out. To put it in the center, I'm going to have to notch out this area here. It should be strong enough as it is, so shouldn't provide too much issue. But I'm just going to be showing you a quick time lapse of cutting this out and mounting it all together. So you can see here, this is going to be on the top of the thing, and it's basically going to sandwich the roof rack in between to mount this. So I'm going to be using 4 bolts to sandwich it. Eventually this is actually going to turn into mount for some rollers for a tinny to go up on the roof, but for now this is going to hold these. So you can see I've marked it out. I've just marked the grid of where I want to go, so I'm just going to use the center punch and punch out on each where they all cross over. Just going to use, so I'm drilling into this now. I'm just going to use a bit of scrap wood here, scrap MDF, so I don't drill past. I want to go, just find that center hole there. So now I've got all those drilled out. I'm going to drill those out to 7mm. Okay, now that's it. Just going to use the other end drill bit just quickly. It's good because you can sort of deburr it with. There we go, we got the mounting plate. So, I just got up on the roof and I found, sandwiched these and used a Sharpie to mark the holes. I'm going to be using the center punch here real quick. And mark these out, one by one. There we go, got that all drilled out. Now time to mount it on the roof. Okay, so I didn't have any M6 nuts and bolts, so just using these temporarily. These will do just fine, except the only problem is they're quite small and they have a plus sort of in it, as you can see there, which is not ideal for the application, but we'll change this out once we pick up the rollers. When you get the bracket and place the underside part on top there, replace this bottom side here. I'm going to place some screws through and the nut on the other side. So just a bit awkward to do here. Just throw it on, no problem. Just line up all these bolts here. These lined up nicely. Now, what I'm using here is just a 13mm wrench, and that fits over the square nut. That means I can tighten it up. Yeah, and this side as well. The next tube. Later. So as you can see, that's nice, not going anywhere. It means we have a proper place to mount anything. These will be covered in black spray paint in a bit, just waiting until the Bunnings opens. Okay, so now that we've got that mounted properly, we're gonna think about mounting the light here on the side. You can see it sticks out, but it doesn't stick out far. It doesn't stick out past these mounts, which is going to be good. Protect them a bit more. You can see here, we want it so pretty much as high as it will go. You can see here, that way we can angle it down and still be able to see if we have to change a tire in the night. And we can angle it up and use it as a normal work light, finding houses and stuff like that, and doing any sort of work at night and camping and stuff like that. So we'll just go find the center here, and we'll go find the center and we'll mark it out and drill it. So my camera didn't record the last bit, but basically I drilled and tapped the hole. I center punched for M8. I'm going to be putting the mount in now. So okay, so I've got it centered now. Just going to use 13mm socket and tighten this up. There we go. Be mounting this next. I'll sort out some other way of routing this cable later with a bit of stress relief in there and all that. But basically this has just got some nuts in it, and take some normal, I think these are 3/8 screws, so very common. Take so I replaced these with the 3/8 because the Allen sort of bolts they came with aren't very good. So there we go, that's mounted, that's perfect, exactly how we want it. That's really not going anywhere. May use some Loctite and stuff on there when I permanently mount it, but it's going to come off so I can do the wiring later.